Right, for the first one, there's a lot I can use because we got this and this. So when I do Freefop, I have multiple types of block I start with, and one of them for me is to start by putting 2 pairs in place, and finding a way to create a first block. And that might not be the most efficient, but it's mostly for demonstration of this. I don't continue like Ru, and instead what I do is I use just these wide moves to solve the other 2 edges of the cross. Now I have this where I will insert the edge, and if I do it like this, I create the pair at the same time, and then I'm just going to do an insert like that, and I'll get all my edges done, and sledgehammer finishes it. And then we have a slash here, so these are the same colour. And so for this one, the way I know which one it is, the algorithm, is it kind of starts off like a T-perm, but then it cancels into just this OL, and I got an H1, so that's pretty nice. So it looks like we got a bad case here. It's got hair sticking out the. It's just fine. I'm now solving with hair in the cube. So there really is nothing good. So we got this is bad because they're in the wrong place. All the F12 pairs are in positions like this. There is one thing that's considerably good though. Well, considerably better than other options. And so what I'm going to do is I'll insert this in, like that, and bring it like this. And that is, for me, the only way I can see to make it. And so, expansion wise, it looks like it would be best to do on the blue side, just because I can do an insert like this, and the pair needs orange, and so I can influence like this, and I'll pair them up, and if I do an R2, I can connect into a square like that. Okay, so we got some stuff here. I could do kind of Petrus orientation. That's not really what this is going to be, though. I'd only really do that if I had a 6 flip. So neither of these are particularly good either. So let's think about what we could do here. So if I had this, I can connect these like that and just do a simple insert, so that's good. than in doing. So what I did there is a simple thing which will switch this into an insertable pair. It's just a simple algorithm and a sledgehammer. And then we recognise for this, I did know it was EBLL, but I forgot it. But we can instead tell what PLL we're going to have, because I know these two are just going to swap around. And so, since these are going to stay the same, I can tell it's going to be a clockwise U-perm. And from this angle, I use this algorithm. So the pair sticks out, and so does this, which unless I see anything really good, I'm going to go with the pair. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make the square, and this edge is a bad edge, but I can bring it into something right like this. And I've also done this. So right now I'll insert that, and now that we've got this over here, we can do this, and I think it would be best to finish like that. But I think what I'll do is firstly finish that, and the reason is because if I do something like this, not like that. So if I do this like rose style, I can then orient all my edges, and we got a student COLL, and this one I use the same as I use on 2x2, just with an M move first. Then I kind of come down like that. And again, to skip AUF, I do it from this angle. So that's nice. So two blue pairs, so I'm gonna do a 2x2x3, which I connect this square. And so for my edges, I'll do R2 like this, and I'll do an R2 here to put that down there, because I want to keep that. And so I now have this pair and this pair done, and so they just need to switch spots. There are a few ways to do that, and one cool way to do it is with that didn't work. I really want to demonstrate what I mean, because I found this algorithm a while ago. It doesn't work. I can show later, but for now, simple inserts for all of them, and then this one's a slash down here. I know I would sometimes use the mirror, but I have learned this algorithm, and we just got a U-perm in the back, which will be like that. So what I'm talking about is, so actually I see what I've done wrong. It's just the corners stay the same, so that's what I was doing wrong. I was just solving the edges. Okay. I am going to look for an algorithm to switch them because I'm trying to develop this method for myself. So 2 potentials. It's definitely going to involve blue though. But it's going to be white. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just connect this. I'm going to have these, and this method of the block I'm going to call columns. So I pretty much name them after methods. And this, I'm going to insert these edges as if I have the blue one in now. And the blue one's down here, so I see I can just make these 2 F12 pairs. And then orient edges, and at the same time swap these around. And then from here I recognise that this will be here, so I can do a 1 look last layer here, where it will be U and then a U perm. It's not any faster than the last layer itself, but it is just to 1 look it. So I see a lot that are kind of paired badly. So this would be a kind of panic block here. But I would do like this and create that. And what I've also done is inserted that. And so we got a pair done and half the cross at least. And if I do like a backlage like that, I get 2 pairs, so I can insert this one like this, and this one like this, and then doing like this, we got edge orientation. And so 1 look last layer there. So this is a 1 move Freefop cross, and so I'd probably go for it. Freefop you can use Freefop because I can predict my first pair, like my first 3 pairs is all that I know I'm going to do this one next, and then watch this one. And what's nice is we're left with a VHLS like this, and it's a similar one to the beginning. I just kind of do an insert and then a sledgehammer like this. And from this angle I can recognise it's a Nicholas, and since we got this block complete, it's gonna skip PLL. So that's 2 PLL skips in a row. And that's the end of it, but I know this is going to connect in one, so I can use it. But it's not a great what I can do is make a line like this, and then this can join here. And so if I do like that, I get a block here. And I just coincidentally found that pair. And so what I'm going to do is, as if I was solving on blue, do the pair like that. And that goes there. and finish with a wide R. And normally what I do for this pair is I take it out and pair like that. And we'll just have to do 2 sledgehammers for edge orientation. And then I have a weird alg for this case, but it goes like this. And then we're finishing with only a U-perm. I'll do one more. So I've got this, but it's around the red centre. But I'm not really going to focus on that. I'm just going to kind of do it anyway. So we connect that and bring this away as well. And so we want this still. And so I'm just in general building this like room, and I will just not do room, but I'll just do a U wide move like that and fix the centers, and then I will use that to my advantage and orient all the edges. And here I think I can skip yellow, or at least force it into an H-perm if I use zip algorithm. Okay, so that's it. That's all my walkthrough solves. This is not my main method, this is just something I like doing. So yeah, that's all of it.